So I had other plans for today's video, but when I opened my YouTube comments, I saw this. This is what I saw. I'm still gonna save that video idea I had for later. It is, a seed only garden video, but it'll just give me more time to prepare for that. Today we're doing the orange tulip seed. Also, before we begin, make sure to go check out my group Coffee Cake. I plan on doing a Roblox giveaway soon once we hit 50k subscribers. So go join that and let me know when you did, and I will give you a special rank in my group. So I'm gonna switch over to our other plot, and now we are on the empty slate, and we are going to plant nothing but orange tulips only. I feel like this is equivalent to a carrot, but we'll figure it out. So I have 900 of these orange tulip seeds, and I think what I'm going to do is try to make them big, but I always fail every single time with my sprinklers. We're going to place down some sprinklers in here, and I'm going to start planting these in this garden and hope for some big ones. Now they grow pretty fast, so I don't think I can do the leave method. Oh, look, we have a big one right there. Nice. Oh, another big one and another big one. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the bunch of the big ones into this plot. So I'm gonna grab that, put it right there, grab this one, put it right there, grab this one, put it right there. Oh my goodness, this one is insanely big. And look at the difference between the big ones and then these small ones. That is so funny. So now we have more room to plant some more tulips, so I'm just gonna go ahead and plant them in here. Now they seem to stock these pretty fast, so I think I'll be able to have like a really good chance of filling up these plots. So much space for so many tulips. We went from 900 seeds to 657 on this tulip garden already. I mean, look, there's so much space in between these tulips that I could just sit here. Oh, I picked one up. I picked one up. No, I picked one up. Guys, you know what time it is? I do this almost every time. Yeah, I think we could slam pack this without me picking up a freaking tulip like I did. With that being said, I think it's safe to just go ahead and fill up the next plot. And I'll just keep coming back and filling this one up. Ooh, we got another big one. Our big garden is getting full. I think we'll keep this one and mutate it at the end too. All right, so our first plot is getting pretty full. I'm gonna go ahead and start filling up the second one. And I'm gonna put the sprinklers down again because I think that's helping our chances. I'm not sure, but we're gonna find out. Oh my goodness, yeah, look at that one. That is so big. So we can go ahead and move these into our big garden and keep planting our tulip seeds. Oh my goodness, we just keep getting them. So I'm gonna try this next plot without any sprinklers and see what we can get. You can't plant more than 800 seeds? What? Is that new? Well, I just looked into it and it's right. They just added back the 800 seed cap. So we're gonna do this a little differently, okay? So I guess I can't fill these to the brim like I was going to, but maybe we can get a plot full of big ones? This might be impossible. I'm so sad, guys. We can't fulfill our tulip-only garden fully. But they can't stop me. I have an idea. I have the perfect idea. We are gonna block off these. I'm gonna put walls, and we're literally just gonna have 4 plots. You guys understand, right? Like, 800 seed cap, I can't do anything about this. Like, we are stuck with what we got. So I think we'll keep these plots and just hope that we can fill up these. I'm not even sure. We'll make everything humongous. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and harvest these tulips over here. Okay, we got some seeds. It's perfect. That's what we want, is some seeds. But now I have 126. I'm gonna block off this whole thing. I mean, I would absolutely love to fill up this entire garden with tulips, but they just recently, I guess, limited how much we can actually do. Okay, and now guys, this looks so silly, but this is our new garden. What do we think, guys? I'm gonna go ahead and go back to planting these tulips and hope for the best until we get maxed out again. The content never ends. We're getting some pretty big tulips from this, and that's what we want. All right, we'll move these. And our giant tulip garden is getting bigger. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do for this video, because instead of being able to plant the entire plot full, because we have to block that off now, I'm just gonna try to get giant tulips only, and we're gonna work with that because I feel like it'll fill up the garden way more anyway, and might turn out to be better to have giant tulips. So I'm gonna keep trying to harvest them, getting more seeds, and seeing what we can do, because now we are limited to what we have. So I'm gonna keep collecting these, and we'll just try to get more seeds. Okay, at this point, I'm just gonna collect all of our little ones and see if we can get more seeds out of it, and just try to fill up this garden with big tulips. Just sucks that we can't fill up this entire garden, and I hope you guys understand. Like, I feel so bad. I had such high hopes for this garden being filled to the brim with tulips. Like, just imagine. Let's just imagine it together right now. Wouldn't that be so nice? Okay, so I have just about 43 tulip seeds, and we're gonna hope that we can get a really big one. Oop, there's one right there, and another one. Yeah, I feel like this might be the best option since we can't plant 800 seeds in this garden, which I think is insane. So I just have to keep collecting these, and hopefully we can get more seeds faster, so that way we can do this video. We are making a pretty good amount of shekels just from tulips alone, so it's okay. All right, so this is what we're working with, guys. We only have all of these really big tulips, and I'm just hoping that the mutation part of this video will be a little bit better. And this is our giant tulip only garden right here. Honestly, we might be able to fill up more of this garden if we keep getting big ones. All right, so I just need to wait for a restock on orange tulip seeds, and then we can keep planting. Hopefully remove this fence just to fill it up with giant tulips. We just got to keep getting them. 50 orange tulip seeds now. Hopefully we can get more big ones. It's been a minute. I've been checking the shop. All right, well, that's all of our seeds. We got one out of it. That's okay. Let's see, we're gonna pick these up. Hopefully we get a seed out of them, and I'll sell the rest of these. They're not gonna sell. What sold for? Did I pick something? Picked up the other tulips. No. This video is gonna be the death of me. Okay, so I'm silly and I accidentally picked up a lot of them. There was way more in this garden. Oh, everything in the grow garden universe is like, binx, do not do this video. I'm doing it anyway. I can overcome anything. If I put my mind to it, I can do it. And I believe in myself. This is gonna take me all day, but I believe in myself. I truly do. Sort of. So I'm gonna wait, get more seeds, and then we're gonna keep trying for giant tulips only. Okay, so it has been a long time. I have 50 tulip seeds. We better get one really big one to fill up this now really small tulip garden. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You are coming with me. Okay, I'm a little hype over a garden game. So far, this is how our big, giant orange tulip garden is looking. But hopefully, we can get some pretty good mutations and some really big orange tulips in this garden to fulfill our big orange tulip garden. Okay, so I got more seeds, 62 to be exact. We're gonna try to keep seeing if we can get a really big tulip. Okay, there's kind of one right there. Okay, another big one. Oh, another one. I'm gonna take these and move them over here. Okay, so I'm honestly just waiting on each restock. Hopefully we can get enough for this garden with our 800 seed limit. Fingers crossed, guys. So I've been sitting here for about 2 hours doing karaoke. I have 88 orange tulip seeds, and we're gonna hope and pray that we get big tulip. Oh my gosh, we got 2. And this is what our tulip garden is looking like so far. I'm gonna get some more seeds. Okay, 18. Perfect. But I just gotta hope that we can get some big, oh yes, big tulips. We're getting more in this garden. So I'll come back with another update soon. Okay, so I have 138 tulip seeds, and hopefully we can get some big tulips from this one. I'm just gonna, oh my gosh, literally on the dot we got one. Oh, there's another one. Our collection is getting stronger. All right, well that was all of our seeds, and it looks like they're all about the same size. This might be harder than I thought, and it looks like we're gonna have to wait for some more orange tulip seeds. Hopefully we can get at least one plot full of giant tulip seeds, and I mean, look at the mutations on these. They're looking pretty good. I really wish they change it back to a higher limit on how many seeds you can put in your garden. It's been well over 24 hours and I have 1,000 tulip seeds. Look at this. Wait, let me show you guys. Leaving this on overnight, this looks insane. I'm not sure if there's still a limit on how many tulips we can plant, but honestly, I'm gonna keep planting these and hope for the best. We have about 1,000 of them, so I should be able to get quite a few big ones like that one right there. Okay, we got another one. We're getting quite the few. I'm just waiting for it to tell me that I can't plant more tulips. We're not getting any more big ones though. I'm getting a little nervous. Oh no, it warned me again. I have planted so many tulips in this garden at this point. That should honestly count. Okay, I'm gonna keep planting some tulips in here since we're gonna fill up this first plot only with small tulips and keep the other one for big ones. All right, and then I'm thinking we can just move some of these into this one. And the last one we are moving is this one. I think I just moved like 100 tulips. But look at the difference between our giant tulip garden versus our small tulip garden. I'm really sad that we can't fill up all of these plots, but it's okay. When we have bigger fruit to do these videos on, I don't worry that much about it because they'll be easier to work with, but this one was hard. I just need to get some more seeds in the shop, fill up our small garden just a little bit more, and fill up our big garden a bit more too. And then that should be the end of the garden. Okay, so after a while, and I mean a while, I have 962 orange tulip seeds, and this is probably going to be the last time I buy them because I figured it's going to be really hard to fill up this whole thing with the limit that we have. And again, I'm sorry for that, guys. I feel terrible, but I'm going to plant these as far out as I can until they limit me. I just really hope that they change the limit back so it's not 800 anymore. Oh my gosh, we're getting so many today. All right, so I'm going to plant these in here. So I'm just going to leave that one as it is and keep filling up some of the plots so we can fill it up to the best that we can before hitting the limit. Okay, well, that's the limit. We can barely fill up 4 plots with 800 seeds of tulips. Okay, it's full again. I'm gonna pick up some of these and I'm just gonna keep filling. Our garden is full again. Just planting them everywhere. I'm gonna make sure there's at least 1 tulip in every single garden. Okay, we almost have tulips in every single garden. Every single plot is now full with tulips, even though they're not really full. You get what I mean? Even if we can't fill it up, this is the best we're gonna get. That looks so crazy. Okay, so we have a garden of little ones versus a garden of big ones, and we tried to put tulips all throughout this garden as well. We are at the max limit of 800 seeds, but if I keep picking up some of these tulips, we might be able to plant just a little bit more, and hopefully we can get a few more big ones. We just got one right there. Nice. That looks so insane. Giant tulip garden versus a small one. So now I think it's time that we start collecting our garden. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the back here. We're gonna start collecting these tulips. I honestly really only want to see how much we make from the big ones, but we might make quite a bit from these little ones as well. Right, and our backpack is full, so I'm gonna keep selling and collecting these and then let you guys know at the end how much we make. So make sure you guys lock your guesses in on how much you think we'll make on this orange tulip garden. Only 800 seeds in this garden were allowed to be planted. Max backpack again, we're gonna sell. We are at the last plot of our small tulips. All right, and that's the last of our little ones. So we have made a total of 10,598,717 shekels. And now we're about to get to the really big ones. But I want to see which one would be worth keeping if we need to add any more mutations on it. So I'm going to take my magnifying glass right here and look for the ones. That's 88 mil. We're going to move that one right here. That's a potential. 76 mil. 148 million shekels. 141. This one has it beat. We're gonna make quite a bit from these. Well, I think we have our winner right here, and it doesn't look like we need to add any other jackpot. I don't know what the jackpot mutation is. I've never seen that before, but it doesn't look like we need to add any more mutations to this, so I think it's safe to go ahead and collect our giant tulips. And this is our last one. Goodbye, fellow tulip. You will be missed. Let's see how much we make from our giant tulip garden only. Oh my gosh, we made 1 billion shekels from that. That is insane. Only having an 800 seed limit has made this challenge a little more difficult, but I think with our next challenge, it should be a little bit easier. I hope you guys understand. They limited it. It's not my fault. I really wish I could have done more. Well, with that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you let me know in the comments below. Press the like button on this video if you want to, excuse me, Mr. Bird. Press the like button on this video if you want to see another challenge, and don't forget to subscribe. Guys, we're almost at 50k subscribers, and I'm so excited and so grateful, so thank you. And that will be all for today's tulip only garden video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.